Welcome to the jankiest setup 2K16. Not an actual blue screen, it's a blanket I have pinned up with clothes pegs. Look at this professional studio lighting. Professional. This is why I don't do these videos. Let's talk about Black Ops 4. No campaign. I've got a few things to say. This is what I honestly believe. Like, if you imagine yourself working on not in a frozen forest. No. Working on a project for like 2 years, like say 2 years, right? We'll call this the campaign. Alright, you're going back in time, you're using all the Black Ops assets, you're having an absolute ball. You're changing the past, you're also changing the future, but still canon, like Black Ops 2, but better. And then Activision, or someone, I should say someone, because so we don't know, okay? And someone comes along and scraps everything. Like, no, you're not allowed to do that anymore. Like, no. Even though that would be great. No, you're not doing that anymore. Instead, Battle Royale, mates. Let's just shoehorn that mother in. That's what all the kids are playing. We need those dala. Like, I expect a campaign, okay? Now, this is the thing. Treyarch campaigns are, like, the best. I don't care. Fuck soap. Fuck everything else. Fuck everything else. Just imagine this is everything else. Fuck everything else.
We need to fight back.
Okay? But you can't compare a BR mode, which is a massively multiplayer experience, comparable to a single player campaign that has all the narrative. In Blackout, this new BR mode, there is no narrative. Everything is just smushed together. Now, as good as that sounds, plot holes out the window. I don't know how they're gonna weave narrative into the BR mode. Like that's a silly thing to say. You can't do it. Not when you're Richtofen killing woods with an M16 outside a hind. Like that's not what we're doing here. Okay. Like there's no narrative possible in that. I'm thinking of your immersion here, folks. My immersion. No. This doesn't affect like the majority of people. Like the majority of people will just hop into MP or zombies and be like, fuck the campaign. Who cares about where Firebreak came from? Am I right, folks? No? It's just me. Okay, I have completed all the campaigns in the highest difficulty, except Infinite Warfare, because that I just did not. That campaign was alright, but still better than World War II. The highest difficulty was stupid. Now, realistic difficulty in Black Ops 3 was one of the best things I've ever done in a video game. I'm sorry, it's up there with the grounded mode in The Last of Us, but I wanted a campaign because it would fill in the end of Black Ops 2 in 2025 to the start of Black Ops 3 in 2060. Now, imagine all those plot holes get fixed within that span of time. That is a long ass span of time. They could do so much, but no. Instead, we're getting this BR mode, and it better be. I'm actually really worried about it, because if they did in fact crash the campaign like into a brick wall for this BR mode, like, which they inevitably did, like I don't buy that they never had a single player idea in mind. Like, it's so stupid. The game is online and we will be dead in 6 years. Like, you know what I mean? If it lasts that long. Now, there's no gameplay actually shown because I believe that it's not done. Like, it's not anywhere near done. But I like to think Treyarch does know what they're doing and can, like, pull a miracle out of their ass, because that's what they need to do. Everyone has their eyes in this Battle Royale mode, and if it sucks, which MP does, like, let's be honest, we'll go into that later. One of the actual major concerns I have is the supposed 140 plus player count. Now, the CoD engine can only handle, like, 20 people max on a small map, not a fucking 1500 time big mother, not a 1500 times the size of Nuketown type of map, but I don't know how they're gonna do this. Like, what the hell did they do to that engine? Like, I think it's gonna be pretty amazing with Black Ops 4. We already know that there's gonna be no bullet drop or any of that bullshit. Because Vondi, when he did reveal it, he was like, it's only how Black Ops can do it. Now, only Black Ops can do it with a hit scan system and not actual projectiles, which is gonna be interesting. Gonna some quick scopes, some fadgets across the map in a BR mode, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. At least Fortnite does have bullet mode. Bullet drop. Not that I know, because I've played 5 games of Fortnite. I've still won 1, which is stupid, but We'll get into that later. On the positive side, though, it's important to notice that you're getting the best of both worlds here. You're getting like literally everything from the Black Ops franchise. Multiplayer and zombies played together for the first time. Like, that's vastly replayable. Like, if they work this out and it works really well, like, it's so replayable. And dare I say, even fun. Like, this could be fun, guys. I'm not a Fortnite or a PUBG guy, as you probably imagine. But this could be fun, okay? An actual introduction to the BR series from a game I pretend to enjoy. Well, for the most part. Only time will tell what this mode has to offer. And it can only get better over time. I mean, they're going to support this game for years to come, but I do actually remain hopeful that this BR mode can actually function. Multiplayer. Oh my little baby Lanta. Okay, this is a biggie. Like, this is a biggie. CoD did need a change. Now, it was stagnant for a while. Like, even after Infinite Warfare came out, we just had Black Ops 3, which was basically the same game. And now we're getting Black Ops 3 again, but on the floor. This is what we want. It's always up to Treyarch to change the way multiplayer works. Let Sledgehammer and IW like just copy paste for sales, like with MW4 next year and MW2 remastered. Like that's them. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. I'm not sure the change was Treyarch's best decision because it's Overwatch, guys. It's Overwatch. It's a first-person hero shooter. It's got play of the game. It's 5v5. There's no assists. It's just eliminations. It's team focused. It's team based more than ever. It's manual healing, which I'll get onto in a second. And like with special equipment and ultras for each specialist, for goodness sake. Like, it's Overwatch, guys. It's Overwatch. Okay, as a solo player, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck big balls. Just means I got a backpack more than usual now, even with no aim assist on the snipers. It's fine. But I do actually appreciate the focus on percentage of the hill you've captured or the Dom flag, or hardpoint, whatever. Like, I do appreciate that. TDM will always be like the most popular game mode. Like, it's so weird. Like, the more they realize that, like it's not a team-based game, guys. It's not a team-based game. You are the fucking monster. You can single-handedly win games, but it's not gonna happen a lot. Now, the multiplayer itself, like, I want to address this real quick. Now, we had the leaks before saying how close the game was to Overwatch. Now, and then they were like, oh no, the leaks are fake, guys. The leaks are fake. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. You can see how close it is to Overwatch. Just from the gameplay. Now, we've seen gameplay. That's the worrying thing. Like, the beta is to come, but what you see is probably what we'll get. The multiplayer was in a terrible state, and they only made this multiplayer. It's like, they had to finish this multiplayer as fast as they could after just doing the Battle Royale, because they didn't have a campaign. Zombies is fine. I'll talk about zombies later, but multiplayer really got shafted this year. CoD public matches are not professional matches, and I don't understand, like, the shift. And this blending of league play into public match. Like, in Black Ops 3, you could only Black Ops 3 league play or ranked. You can only select one specialist per team. Now this is transferred into Black Ops 4 public match. It's a public match, guys. It's not fucking the CWL Game 5 Round 11 S&D every match. Like, it's not. Calm your sweaty tits. I'm serious, okay? I want arcade shooty bang bang, okay? Now there's a major focus on an intense team-based play for no reason. Like, you don't need to make every game intense. It's not, when you're playing level 1s every game, like, it's not gonna be that level of gameplay. Remember Vision Pulse? Yeah, I remember where you only got that in Black Ops 3. Your whole team gets that now. Yeah, because you are that specialist, and now everyone else gets to reap the rewards for no reason at all. But I see the balance there. Like, not everyone is gonna be able to use the recon guy. You can't have 5 of them on one team. Everyone popping Vision Pulse, and imagine, like, the entire enemy team is just constantly painted through walls. Like, can you imagine that for a second? That would be broke. But I would rather one or the other instead of like that. Like, I'm gonna imagine myself into like a 29 gun streak, and I'm just gonna get smacked through a wall because they can press L1 and R1 and just be like, there he is. There he is. I'm a skilled player. Shoots me through a wall. It's alright. It's fine. Onto the healing mechanic. On one hand, you're like, okay, there's no regen, so I have to manually heal. I have to take the time and to just focus up and get cover and, you know, heal up. On the other hand, it's like good for rushers because then you can insta heal with that crutch perk, the super syringe or whatever the fuck it's called, and then you can just insta back up to full health and you're right back at it. But you do have to spend the time to actually manually heal, so it's I don't know. I'll have to play the game. Remember how Vonderhaar in Black Ops 3 was like, I don't want toughness in this game because toughness was such a crutch perk in Black Ops 2, and that's true. And here we have the Black Ops 4 equipment that allows you to heal quicker and regenerate the syringe faster, which is talk about a crutch mechanic. I mean, that's like, it's completely, I don't know why that's in the game. I mean, normally you would have to regen. You would have to wait to regen 7 seconds of health. Like, that's what we're talking here. Now we're like instantly back in the fight. So, the OP syringe, boys, you gotta get juiced up. It's clear that multiplayer is not the main focus of this game, and it's set up for BR, like, to take over. Like, once multiplayer was like shoehorned like to the side and then campaign was done, like battle royale had its own paved the way, like everyone just collapsed around battle royale. Like that's what this game is about. Zombies, folks. Let's discuss something actually super positive in this game. Zombies. Like, we all expected Primus to be in the 12th century or whatever, fighting off the original scourge of the zombies as the Templars or the OG staffs and all that, but we were great with a new cast like Shadows of Evil. This new cast setting, like, it does actually intrigue me with the Roman Colosseum style and the melee weapons, even though it's not all melee weapons. Jason can run by himself. And Blood of the Dead, guys. Now, it's obviously going to be a reimagined version of Mob of the Dead, but you can see in the trailer that the Primus guys are actually in the main Mob of the Dead area, which is like the jail area with the hanging stuff, and you're in the thing with the thing. But you really can't even go wrong because what they've created is something for everyone, new and old. Like creating a multiverse that one day they will cross over, like they should cross over, like, let's be honest. It's Dimension 63 all over again. But how the two universes like interact, and with the 2 zombies per DLC, like, well, the multiplayer being free, like, I didn't even talk about that because I wrote this before we knew about the no season pass thing, but there probably will be for zombies. So that's another thing, like free DLC for multiplayer, that's fine. Like, I am not a fan about splitting your player base, like that's just silly. Now, the reason I was super excited about zombies this year is because they've done something which I've been asking for ages. Now that's the zombies mutations thing, which is affecting like every setting in the game, such as player health, speed, zombie health, trainability, guys. I mean, trainability. Now that's been an issue for a long time, as well as zombies rush. Like that new mode that will change the tempo of the game. Like, I'm super excited to see what that even looks like. I don't understand where all this hate is coming from, number one. But may I remind you, we haven't even actually seen any gameplay yet. We haven't seen gameplay, okay? It's just intro cutscenes. Calm down. Calm down. To judge that game on 3-minute in-game engine cutscenes, but it's not in-game footage, is insanity, guys. Zombies is gonna be awesome this year. Conclusion! If you don't like this game or what you haven't seen of it, it's possibly that it's just not for you. Like, that's fine, guys. I'm biased. Okay? Clearly I'm biased. Obviously I've been playing the damn game for over a decade, and it's fine. We enjoy different things. Like, it's fine. It is the internet after all. Like, having an opinion is demonized. Okay? You can't have opinions on the internet. From Treyarch's perspective, they are changing fundamentally what CoD is. Like, it's never been remotely like this before. It's brave. It really is brave of them because no one else is doing it in the CoD developer scene. But the change is necessary, guys. Change is the law of life, as JFK once said in 5 opening cutscene. We all remember that. And it's fundamental to keep the franchise alive. Like, it's a breath of fresh air to do what an otherwise stale franchise, such as World War II and Infinite Warfare, have demonstrated. Like, they did not last longer than 6 months. They were dead games within 6 months because the community just did not gel with them. Like, this is one player's opinion, but just because it's Treyarch does not mean they're like free from criticism by any means. Like, they set the standard by a lot. I'm hopeful for this game to succeed, but I don't understand why hate is like the default option, that people just shoot arrows is like the defensive state that they have. Everyone should want this game to succeed. Everyone should. Okay? It's because something we can all enjoy and play together. Like, what's wrong with that? Can we just have a good game, please? I might have another video like this, post-beta. Might even have a montage, if I'm good enough, if I hit those saucy shots. We'll see. Without the aim assist, though, I'll be trying to play Black Ops 3, but you know, more World War II montage as well. Like, I have a gigantic clip folder. And they're not even clips, but they're my standard, but whatever. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.